Hi everyone, Sabrina here with Usborne Books and More. Okay, so here I'm going to show you some of our picture books, some of our best-selling picture books. So, again, these are all so engaging in their own way. Usborne Books and More and Kane Miller Books is fantastic at keeping children engaged to ensure that they really, really love learning and love to read and continue looking for more. So, starting off, these are some of our new releases. We have Little Red Riding Hood and Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So these books are very special in the fact that they come with masks. So we have Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf. And then as you're reading through the book, whoever's wearing the mask gets to read the lines. Okay, so there's that one. Now, speaking of fairy tales, we have beautifully illustrated Usborne picture books off your old tales. So Little Red Riding Hood, very simple reading, not very many words per page, but beautiful illustrations to help those imaginations of our little ones, right? Okay, so there's Little Red Riding Hood, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Cinderella, there's Beauty and the Beast, there's oh, I'm missing somebody. Okay, so moving on. This is a new family favorite for us. I just got these books in, a couple weeks ago for my own family. I've recommended them to many, but they hardly leave my 5-year-old's hands. He cannot get enough of them. So these are the Nibbles books. We have the first one and the second one, Nibbles, the Dinosaur Guide. So these ones go through, Nibbles is a naughty little monster, and he likes to eat books. Okay, so, we accidentally let him out, and he takes off and nibbles his way right into the book. You see that? Okay. So we have to chase him down, find out where he goes. So it looks like he dove into Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And oh my goodness, he did. He ate a hole right through that book. And he gets stuck in somebody else's story. And then finally eats his way out, only to find himself into the next book. And so I love this idea, how it's tiny little books inside of a book. Great for your little ones. My 5-year-old, he just cannot contain himself. He is laughing hysterically. So then here at the end, we finally get to capture Nibbles. Hurry up, because nibble, nibble, gnaw, gnaw, oh no, he got out again. Okay, so then he exits that book, finds himself in the dinosaur world. This is definitely, if you have a boy who loves talking about poop and farts, we talk about all kinds of different facts about dinosaurs, including how big their poop pile was and how much gas they might have released from one flatulence. So like this dinosaur, it's estimated that one fart from the Diplodocus would have been enough gas to fill up a hot air balloon. So then they have an eating contest with Nibbles. Oh no, they ate it all down. And then the dinosaur farts Nibbles all the way into the next page. So, again, my 5-year-old, of course, boy, he's all boy, and really, really had a hard time containing himself with that one. Okay, so enough with Nibbles. They're fantastic books. I promise you, your kids will never get enough of them. Moving on, I want to show you a couple books by, they're written by Odie. He's a fantastic author. Beautiful picture books. He is very good at rhyme and rhythm to help engage children. I believe he has 2 daughters of his own, and all of his books are sung or, you know, really have a nice rhythm to them. So this is Dan the Taxi Man. It goes, here's Stan, beep, beep, the taxi man, going to the show and picking up the bands. Climb inside, well, you still can with Dan, beep, beep, the taxi man. Then we pick up Maureen. Stop, here's Maureen with her tambourine. Shake a, shake a, crash, shake a, shake a, crash. So my kids love making the different sounds. And then at the very end, they're an entire band and they get up on stage and get to sing their songs or sing the book again. And he's also the author of Too Many Tomatoes. And Too Many Tomatoes is more of a rhyming and rhythm, but it's about planting. So grandfather's garden is popping with peas, it's buzzing with blossoms and bumbly bees. So we get an idea that we need bees for gardens. It's bursting with berries and beans and potatoes and tall twining vines and too many tomatoes. So then we base a lot in the farmer's market and with grandparents, and we have to give away all of these tomatoes because there's just too many, and so we focus a lot on sharing. So one for the man at the magazine stand and one for the girl with a book in her hand. So then there's kind of like a prize for for reading a book, hint hint. And then finally, I missed a page. Finally, we have and one just for me. So great book about sharing, about planting, gardening, just all around fantastic book. I love the rhyme and rhythm. My kids do too. They cannot get enough of Eric Odie. And by the way, he's an amazing person. He added me on Facebook, personally messaged me. Love him. So then we have our little Muddle and Match books. There are quite a few in here. There's also a fairy tales one, which is not pictured here. This is adventure. So again, rhyming and rhythm we go through, but then, oh no, we can mix these up. So then they're completely different, and you know, so you can read it the right way all the way through, or your child can mix and match and we can make silly stories and have a bunch of fun with it. So it's a different story every time you read it. Okay, and then we have beautiful books like this one, The River. So we have this cute little holographic fish that's in the very end, but we can see him on every page. So this just talks about things around the river through the different seasons, and you know, why things are the way they are, basically. So again, a nonfiction book. I believe that's all of my picture books that I have to show you today. There are so many more to choose from. Have fun looking. If you have any questions, please let me know, and enjoy.